It is noteworthy that the percentage of women who register to vote and cast a ballot is consistently higher than the percentage of men who do so. End of quote. Repeat the line.
This community, as distinct as the Bogotas of the Bronx, as beautiful as the blossoms of Miami, and as unique as the breakfast tacos here in San Antonio.
I mean, two titties, excuse me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's going on, the BBs? I'm Siraj Hashmi.
And I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
And we're the Habibi Bros. Welcome to another episode of Habibi Power Hour. For those of you who are watching this live and not pre-recorded, we are doing this Tuesday night because both Jay and I are have other engagements. So we're literally giving you a double stream at one point in time. So if you wanted to catch this full stream, like we literally have been on for almost an hour here, go sign up to our locals, habibibros.com, habibibros.locals.com, and you catch the full episode. What you're watching now, this is going to be on Rumble Wednesday night, 9 p.m. East, 6 p.m. Pacific, like it is every Wednesday night. So that what you saw for the Habibis who are watching this live, that was basically a 55-minute cold open.
That's exactly what it was. And I'm really happy you guys enjoyed it. I think it was one of our best cold opens we've done in a while, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Fully
and
committed.
To catch it. Yeah, we were fully committed. And I think you did your part really well. As you know, your method acting as a gay incel lib has really paid off.
I really try, Jay. I really try. So
we know you do.
Yeah, I know most people who are watching this probably on Rumble and anywhere else that we post it have like zero idea what's happening. We basically did a list stream for like 55 minutes and then just hit the intro music and just jump right into the BB Power Hour. So before we get into the show tonight, Jay, so there has been we were off last week. 4th of July happened, and then all hell broke loose, at least in Japan, with the assassination of Shinzo Abe. And I don't know if that's where we start off, because I literally have I literally can't do anything with these staring me right in the face.
I know
and I feel
very hard to be able to really do anything. And I really enjoy the fact that this is where you segue to talking about an assassination of a political leader. It really is. This is what Habibi Power really is, isn't it? It's about mommy milkers.
I have no idea. For those of you who are like only listening and not watching, you really should watch, because words cannot describe the Renaissance painting that we're currently looking at. This is a Rembrandt. This is a Rembrandt plus a Klimt wrapped up into one, and I'd say double D wrapped up, right?
Oh, absolutely. And the thing is like this does not show a better picture of what insider trading money can get you.
What's wild is that I really wish like there was like, this is Nancy Pelosi. I can't make the joke Nancy Pelosi cups, because they're clearly Nancy Pelosi D cups.
Double D.
Triple D.
Like it's
or
fucking
we could say they're Pelosi E
cups. Pelosi E cups. I think that's where it belongs. And honestly, this is like the most important story of the whole week.
It's more important than anything that's happened. This is game changing. Okay.
Well, I think we should just leave this up for 69 minutes.
I think we should too, Jay. In fact, I think we should change the background to that.
Yes.
Maybe we should do that. Here, let me get that going.
Yes, go for it. Or just make it big. Just make the picture big.
Uh-huh.
Just click on the picture.
Like that.
That's it. And then we can just leave it like this. Us small, picture big.
How about us big? And
this is making me 2-inch bigger.
Dude, I already creamed my jeans. I don't know what you're talking about. And we've been canceled. Anyways, what we'll do is we will make it easier for you, Habibis, and just literally spam you in the replies for all the. Actually, you know what? I think I found a better image of us, Jay.
Show me. Let's see it. Fuzzy coming in with it is just insane. He doesn't miss.
Yeah,
Fuzzy don't miss.
Fuzzy does miss though.
What did he miss? Oh God! Damn!
All right, Fuzz.
He
had to do it. You know, I had to do it to him.
You had to.
So,
Jesus.
So while we do that, obviously that is the biggest bust of the week.
Right. It's a twofer of a story.
It really is. You don't really get many of those opportunities, Jay. So
you really don't. But back to the assassination of Abe with our boners.
Because terrible story happening.
Absolutely. It really was. It was a very awful story that happened, that he was assassinated.
Honestly, like you really shouldn't wish this on any
no
person, for sure. Politician doesn't matter. They're human beings just like you and me.
Exactly. They really are.
So was Abe supposed to be running for?
Oh, it's Abe, not Abe.
Yeah, how have you been butchering it for this long, Jay?
Well, because Abe is ABE.
Do you like not listen or watch? Do you not like listen to radio, watch TV, or any podcast besides like our own?
Why would I? There is no other place that makes me more educated on the issues at hand than watching HPH.
That's true. I actually only watch HPH.
This is where I get all my news and learn everything to be 100% fact.
Inshallah. So Rory Master says, must you guys discuss serious topics with this as the background?
Abso-fucking-lutely. We're here to make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah. Daniel says Jay 100% gets 100% of his news from Twitter. That is essentially 100% the case.
Abso-fucking-lutely, especially with your mom laying next to me.
Jay, all right, so let's talk about some of the bigger news of the week in American politics. Hunter Biden's horse-sized penis.
Horse size?
Compared to ours, Jay.
Oh, well, I mean, compared to ours, it's more like of a giraffe neck size penis.
Yeah, a giraffe neck. A giraffe neck who's like paralyzed from the neck up.
Yeah, that's us. No, and it's been insane. If you guys don't know, so 4chan had hacked and got access to Hunter Biden's iPhone. This is separate to his laptop. This is what was on his iPhone. And there's a lot of fucking insane videos, incriminating videos, and also incriminating voicemails that were on this this iPhone. And if you're learning about this for the very first time, this isn't by mistake. This is by design. The mainstream media has been completely silent about this stuff.
I mean, so I don't even fully know what's going on. So that 4chan hacked into his iPhone and just released a bunch of his videos and photos. Kind of like
I love how these episodes are. It's like, so every time we talk about a story, you're like, I have no idea what this is about. I have no idea what's going on. Wait, what happened? It's so good. I love it. So yeah, 4chan hacked into and got access to all this information that was on Hunter Biden's laptop. I mean, not laptop, iPhone. And it's everything from videos of him arguing with a Russian prostitute about money.
All girl Jay, okay?
Sorry, I apologize. Fucking whore. And then probably even like a honeypot whore. Like, holy shit. And then you also have text messages released about, and we learned what he saved his father as on his phone.
Big Daddy Jay.
No, Peter Pito.
That's what I have you saved as. Don't even act like you haven't seen that.
No, I have. Absolutely. It gets me hard every time. So he has him saved as Peter Pito.
Wait, what?
Peter Pito.
Peter Pito.
Yes.
That's a real thing.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is like, if this is what's so insane to me. If this was any other politician, if this was a Republican, if this was DeSantis, if this came out from DeSantis and shit, the media would be all over this. This is a fucking treasure trove.
Can I just tell you,
holding this motherfucker accountable?
And I just want to show the Habibi something, because I think this is obviously very important, because when you search for anything, what's the first thing you do when you search for something, right? Online, Jay. What's just name, what is it?
I go to Google.
All right, yeah. Most people go to Google, unless you're retarded and you check out Bing instead. Let's look at the Google results for Hunter Biden, okay? We got the very first, look at the top result. This is Google News, okay? I didn't do anything.
Oh my God.
The very first entry is Tucker Carlson's new favorite website is 4chan. That's the top story, okay, about Hunter Biden. Then you have Daily Saba, which sounds like a Middle Eastern publication. Says Hunter Biden's alleged iCloud leak exposes inappropriate content. It's not like a major news publication. Yahoo News, fact check, video falsely claims to show Ted Cruz revealing deal between, I don't fucking know who that is, Nancy Pelosi, Hunter Biden. Okay, that's not really part.
Holy shit! Like, what the actual fuck?
We're not.
You have to go all the way to the Daily Caller.
All right, Snopes, online pics do not show Joe Biden naked with young girl. The Verge, which is still a lefty publication, not like the most mainstream, tweets out their article is Hunter Biden phone hack claims test platforms misinformation policies. NBC News, Secret Service says it's aware of alleged Hunter Biden iCloud hack. Fox Business, energy expert sounds alarm on Biden selling oil to China, worthy of congressional investigation. All right, so
this is like insane.
What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those 7 stories actually focused on the content of the hack.
No, didn't.
5 of the 7 stories did not focus on the content of the hack.
Yes.
Only 2 out of 7 of those top stories focus on the actual content of the hack. So when anyone says, "Oh, I Googled it, like it didn't show anything," that's because Google is fucking in on it, okay?
Absolutely are. They are throttling and making sure the stories, they control this. This is not just like a random thing you can go and do and there's an algorithm and blah blah blah. No. They can suppress information that's on the web when you're searching, and they are doing it on purpose. If this was anybody else, this would be insane. They impeach Trump on less than what is being exposed on this shit. They did less on they impeached him on less than what we are seeing happening right now on these leaks. It proves that Hunter Biden is a piece of fucking garbage. It proves that he was using the Biden name to gain access. It proves that he was bribing the Biden name for money. And it also proves that his father knew about it, encouraged it, and was in on it. It shows all of these things, and none of them are wanting to talk about it. Zero of them are talking about it. This is going to change. They're going to start talking about it because they want Biden out. But everything we're seeing now, we have known 2 years ago. Everything. All of it.
It's all accurate. None of it was Russian disinformation or misinformation like you were originally told in the fall of 2020. So
on the laptop story.
On the laptop story. Jay, you want to read that while I get the next?
Yes. Harris villain. The video of the hooker jacking him off while lighting his crack pipe while he showered was classy. Absolutely classy. And this is what is insane to me. This Hunter Biden and the content that's coming out is the absolute complete cliche of the holy grail of being able to find something to report on a politician on. The holy fucking grail, the cliche of the cliche.
They are literally fact-checking memes while this shit is happening. At this point, you don't even have to ask whether they're in on it. You already know they're in on it.
Oh, for sure. It's a complete cover-up. They want to cover it up, and they try to cover it up.
Jay, and again, the salacious stuff, a hooker, giving him a rusty trombone while, basically going back between the crack pipe and, licking his ass. That has obviously, that's salacious, and that may not be, the full scope of, what journalists should be focusing on. Obviously, right. The most important aspect of it is what Hunter Biden's dealings were, particularly with his Chinese associates, his dealings in Ukraine. That was the subject of the first Trump impeachment, and what type of access Hunter Biden basically gave away in order to get lots of money. I mean,
that's exactly what it was. There's no other way around it to try and talk about it or try and see it or anything. That is exactly.
Snap, crackle, pop. It's back.
That's my snap, crackle, pop is back.
Yeah, it's back. Jay, literally killing. You're killing the vibe here, Jay. I can't believe it.
Hello.
Still doing it.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
I will. How about now?
It's better now. Okay.
It's better.
While we're talking about Hunter's hog, the next topic, let's talk about his father, because most recently polls. As we talk literally about Hunter's hog, we're going to talk about Biden's poll, and I'm not talking about his actual poll that you do squats on. I'm talking about a poll that said that people don't want him to be president and the nominee in 24. Right? What is it?
Yeah.
What's the? Do you know the poll? Who knows the poll?
No, I don't. I don't know the poll. I don't remember which poll it was, but there's so many.
We are literally the best research show that we are asking our audience straight up for the fucking poll, and we're too lazy to look this up ourselves. But this is what you get.
We should look it up ourselves, of
These
course.
are educated guesses from our end. So, but Biden fired back. He fired back saying, "Democrats want me to run." Of course, everyone wants Joe Biden to run because he clearly can't. He can't bike. He can't do anything without falling. I like to see him on the run.
Right.
Here we go. Thank you for this.
It's Politico. Okay.
This is Politico morning consult poll saying, should Trump run for president 24? 35% say yes. 61% say no. Should Biden run for president in 24? 29% say yes. 64% no. So
shit.
More people want Trump to run than they want Biden to run.
But it's well, I can't. I can imagine it because honestly, it's been absolutely fucking terrible with Biden. It's been worse for the average family on Biden than it has been for Trump. And what a lot of people are seeing and they're going to be questioning is, was Trump really that bad? Was he as bad as people were making him out to be compared to what it is I'm going through right now? And I'll answer that a lot of normal families and typical American families and middle-class families are going to be saying is, no, he wasn't. He absolutely wasn't that bad. And you're going to see a lot of black families say that, a lot of Hispanic people say that. They're going to come out and they're going to let everyone know that their lives under Biden is 1,000 times worse than what it was under Trump. And it's like that for everyone. So, of course, you're going to see more people say Trump should run compared to fucking Biden.
Yeah. So, look, James Carville, who's a former Bill Clinton strategist during the 1992 presidential campaign, coined this phrase, it's the economy, stupid. And I can't think of any phrase that better exemplifies the situation that we're currently going through right now. As people are literally setting their bras and panties on fire over Roe v. Wade, and Adam Kinzinger is drowning himself in his own tears and semen from sucking his own dick. Everyone's focused on the economy. I'm sorry. Adam Kinzinger crying himself to sleep and drowning his own tears because of January 6th and that commission, which, by the way, the committee's hearings are still going on. We're not, like, again, we've done that shit, okay? There's nothing to talk about there, okay? People are going to be, you sent me some stuff earlier. It's funny that we bring this up now, but anyways, back to the economy. Back to the economy. People are, did I see a tweet from AP or something like that? They're saying like gas prices plummeted 19 cents.
Yeah,
and
it's this is like supposed to be a win or something.
Oh, it was either gas or the price of oil.
No, I think it was gas at the pump because it has come down a little bit. We're seeing it in here in California too. It's come down. It's under $7. It's under $6.50 even now. But to your other point, it is very easy to just say it is the economy, stupid. Our economy as we have it now is absolutely fucking detrimental. We're in a recession. We have been since the beginning of July, officially.
Mm-hmm. 2 straight quarters of negative GDP.
Exactly. And we're seeing your dollar power go down. Dollars people have been saving has gone down. Groceries for a family of 5, I can't even imagine it. I'm complaining just for me and my girlfriend that when we go to like Costco or we go somewhere and seeing the rise in our weekly expenses, I can't imagine what that must be like for a family of 5. It's so mind-boggling to me. And also the rise of gas and stuff. Filling up my tank used to be $75. Now it's $110.
Yeah, it's come to the point where look, it's not sustainable, and the fact that they're gaslighting us by telling us, "Oh, just go get an electric car." Do they not realize? And these are the same people who are also talking about like income inequality. They're talking about things like the all these different wage gaps, all the poor people that are around. These are literally the exact same people that they're talking down to and condescending about. Oh, just get a fucking electric car, you'll be fine. Like we have 50 grand just sitting around waiting. Like we have the credit to go get a fucking car loan. Get the fuck out of it.
That's the thing. Like a person who is complaining about gas prices or the rise in their grocery bills and all that kind of stuff are not the type of people who are going to be able to just drop 50 grand. And the cheapest one you can get is like 45 grand. That's the cheapest electric car you can get. And you know how long you're going to have to wait for when you order it? 4 or 5 months. If you want to get it at MSRP. Now, you can go to a car lot and buy a car. So, for instance, we ordered a Mach-E in February. It's still not even in production yet. But I can go to the dealership, and instead of paying $52,000 for it, they want $67,000 for the same car. That's how much they mark it up above MSRP. Luckily, me and my, like, I don't even care if we get it or if we don't or any of that kind of stuff. We don't need it. We got cars. We got good cars. And we don't really, everything's totally okay. So if it comes in, it comes in. But how are you going to sit here and tell these people who are already struggling to go drop 60 grand or 70 grand to get a car now, an electric car now, with no help, and the tax credit, like they don't even like go into detail on how you get the tax credit back. It's not like the government pays $7 grand for your car right up front. No, you still have to pay the 70 grand, and you have to remember to go through your taxes to make sure you made enough to get the tax credit to begin with.
Yeah.
Like none of this stuff. None of it makes any fucking sense. And anyone in the right minds that actually supports this type of garbage is the same type of delusional people that think men can get pregnant.
Yeah. Roy Metzger says, fellas, find yourself a woman that loves you as much as Adam Kinzinger loves himself. Before we get into that,
Impossible.
About, men can get pregnant. Jay, just really quick, I my head is spinning from all that, and I need some solace and some mommy milky. Okay, so speaking of all the things with respect to men can get pregnant, Josh Hawley today. Was it today? This week? Josh Hawley?
Yes.
Hawley.
Yes.
Josh
there was a
Hawley
congressional hearing.
Do we have that clip? I think we have that clip here. Basically,
it's a great clip. It's such a good clip.
Let's pull this up, okay? I don't know. Hold on. Can you hear it? Oh, I didn't save the fucking. Give me a second. I got it.
You got this. I know you do. I know you got this.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you, babe.
You do. All right. While you get it up, I gotta go pee. As people know, we've been doing this for an hour and some.
Yeah. All right.
You've referred to people with a capacity for pregnancy. Would that be women?
Many women, cis women, have the capacity for pregnancy. Many cis women do not have the capacity for pregnancy. There are also trans men who are capable of pregnancy, as well as non-binary people who are capable of pregnancy.
So this isn't really a women's rights issue.
We can recognize that this impacts women while also recognizing that it impacts other groups. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Senator Hawley.
Oh, so your view is that the core of this right then is about what?
So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence.
Opens up trans people to violence. Literally asking questions opens up trans people to violence, as if for some reason questioning whether a woman is a woman and a man is a man, and whether women can give birth or men can give birth is somehow literally violence nowadays. I don't know what to do about that. I honestly think, well, for one, obviously, Jay and I don't usually get into the business of just like commenting on every single individual like quote with respect to these hearings. Every now and then something stands out. I just find this interesting because fuck Jay. I don't even know. Jay, I don't know. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Okay. God, making it so much easier, just breaking the tension here. Oh.
I'm back.
Hey, look, I got a little color in me.
You
Look at
did.
that.
You did.
Look at
You're darker than I am. Look how white I am. I need to start going to the beach. I do. I used to be like a really nice olive color. You're.
I got so many fucking bug bites over the weekend.
Oh my god, dude! What the fuck?
That's just
This is one thing I like about California. We got 0 bugs. 0 bugs. I mean, 0 bugs that do that shit.
dude, but they blew my back out.
Not as well as I can when I get down there.
So Jay, you didn't see the clip, did you?
No, I did. I have watched the clip before, but I haven't seen it now. Go ahead.
Do you want me to play it again?
Yes, please.
For pregnancy. You've referred to people with a capacity for pregnancy. Would that be women?
Many women, cis women, have the capacity for pregnancy. Many cis women do not have the capacity for pregnancy. There are also trans men who are capable of pregnancy, as well as non-binary people who are capable of pregnancy.
So this isn't really a women's rights issue.
We can recognize that this impacts women while also recognizing that it impacts other groups. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Senator Hawley.
Oh, so your view is that the core of this right then is about what?
So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence.
Opens up trans people to violence, Jay.
These people are fucking... They're retarded. These people are fucking retarded. There's no other... They're delusional as shit. And to say that these... He's not even saying anything. He's just asking certain questions for her to clarify her point of view. That's to me, that's what he was asking. He's not trying to like say anything other than asking for her to clarify her fucking stupid, demented, delusional point of view. And it's amazing that they'll dilute it all the way down to the people with the capacity of pregnancy. What I want you to do while we're talking on this issue is find my tweet. I retweeted Jill, that one feminist, Jill something. I forget her name. But her tweet, yes. And I quote tweeted her tweet that was saying that that the right uses unborn child as an Orwellian talking point. She's saying that the term unborn child is Orwellian.
All right, so let me read the full tweet. Joe Filipovich tweets out, unborn child is another one of these Orwellian terms designed to short circuit our ability to think and speak about human existence and life with necessary complexity. The point is to use language as a vehicle for replacing reality with right-wing orthodoxy.
How insane is this? How insane is this? Because we say pregnant with child. How long ago have we said that?
Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
And this is coming from the team, like I said here, that uses the phrase, not even a term, the phrase persons with the capacity to get pregnant. Wanting to come in and say unborn child is an Orwellian phrase for a religious orthodoxy. These
Okay, so-
people throw themselves into a fucking pretzel.
There is definitely that pretzel for sure. I'd also like to bring up the particular point because I don't think this has really been discussed as much. But in the post-Roe world that we now live in, even before Roe v. Wade was overturned, Jay, I don't expect you to be like an expert at law, because this
I watch
is-
Suits.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, my apologies. Sorry for that. I know you watch Suits. So you are an expert at law. So you know what they do. You know how law enforcement and prosecutors charge suspects of murdering a pregnant woman and their quote unquote unborn child. You know what they charge them with?
Tell me,
Double homicide.
why would they do that if it's not a child or a person?
If it's not a child, if it's not a if law enforcement only charged the person with a single count of homicide or murder, what have you, then there would be some level of consistency there. But of course, we live in a clown world, and anytime something like that happens, Jay, we're left to wonder why we have any laws at all. We should, the only law that we should have is Sharia.
Absolutely, 100%. Now, I want to clarify like my stance on this stuff. Is my 4'9" stance is when it comes to abortion. I think there needs to be a lot of contraceptives and a lot of ways that we can inform and protect couples, not just the man, not just the woman, but protect them.
Any families. Is it so much to ask for an improvement in the quality of life and standard of living and the cost of living?
Exactly. And I think that is a full stance of what it is to be pro-life.
Right. You have to follow through on it. You can't. I think it's an unfair criticism of the pro-life movement to say that pro-lifers only want babies to be born and then they just don't give a fuck about them. I think there are some people who do not give a fuck about some babies being born. Has not become like a like rallying cry, or people are like proud about saying, I don't give a fuck about your baby. It's typically not like something you would say in public, let alone to any person. Although, like, if it was baby Hitler, then you could say, you know what, fuck that baby. Then everyone would stand up and clap.
Wait. I would say, let's see how this plays out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jay would be like, no, I can change him.
No, imagine we figure out a way to go back in time, and I'm the guy who goes back in time, and instead of stopping him, I actually raise him to become Hitler that he is.
Oh my God.
This would be so good. That would be like a huge twist. Like the whole movie, the whole story would be fucking. It would be 2.5 hours long of me stating how wrong it is to be a Nazi, how wrong all of that is, to play the perfect character for us to send back to raise Hitler, and I go back and I raise Hitler to be exactly as Hitler was, so there's no paradox.
So you literally have everything happen exactly the way happens.
exactly the way it happens.
Goes back in time and just like accelerates the process.
Yeah, no, it's not Hitler's fault that the Holocaust happened. It's the fact that I went back in time. It's not Hitler who did the Holocaust. It's me.
Oh my god, dude! I know this is really funny, and Rory says, "Good thing this video is unlisted." By the time everyone sees it on Wednesday, this will very much be public.
Oh yeah, it is. You guys are getting the live unfiltered fucking version of this.
Well, you're getting live unfiltered, but also, this is all of this is going out. Rory Mesker then says Jay went back in time with Seth Mandel.
Yeah, this is Seth. This is what you get for banning me off of Twitter.
Jay, literally,
And then I get payback by making the Holocaust happen.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
And then I go forward in time to meet Osama bin Laden.
And then you like tell him which targets to hit.
How to do it. So the first thing you want to do, Habibi, is download Flight Simulator.
Jay, this is literally like the movie Unbreakable, but instead of your Samuel L. Jackson trying to find the unbreakable man, you're just destroying shit.
No, absolutely. Like this is like the ending of every like Scorsese film where we showcase how it all happened.
Yeah. I think
It starts with the Holocaust and it ends in 2022 with us going back in time.
I think it's probably worth noting that this video probably will not make it to YouTube.
Oh, it's definitely gonna. I don't. Should we even publish it on YouTube? No, we should. Let's see what happens.
I mean, we could see what happens, but there's a good chance that it won't last through the night.
Oh yeah, they'll probably strike.
Kind of like me with you in bed, Jay. I don't last through the night. I certainly don't last with
my tongue in your ass. And it's the way I roll my R's. And honestly, like, it's no joke. Everyone watching right now, whether you're gay or a lesbian or straight, your partner will absolutely love you rolling your R's in their hole.
But make sure you use a bidet beforehand because can't get anything
You
in
got
those R's.
You got to.
What else happened this week, Jay, that we missed, or the last week?
I don't know, but I'm on my second Angel's Envy. What are you drinking?
Jay, I'm not drinking right now. Because I'm a man of class.
You're a bitch.
I'm just kidding. I actually am a degenerate. I'll probably get lit after this, but
you know what I want to do when I come over there? I want to be the person you do Molly with for the first time.
Oh my God, Jay. Yes.
And mushrooms.
I will probably die.
And shrooms.
We'll see what happens. Jay, I hope that you will be the first person that will double team me. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Double team.
You will tag team with me.
Tag team with you.
Tag team with me on that motorboat.
Dude, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Thank you, Habibi. This is why we're Habibi Bros, Jay.
Habibi Bros for life.
For life. Okay, so this is has that really been all the news that's been happening? Oh, Jay, hold up. I feel like we should put our shirts on for this one.
All right, what is it?
The video that came out today.
What video?
The one in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta put our shirts back on. This is too serious to take a shirt off.
This is a pretty fucking serious one, and
Well, at least we won't show the video, but we will at least talk about it in a bit of detail. So
it is.
the Austin, what is it? What's the name of the paper? The Austin Statesman or something like that.
Yeah.
They released footage of the Austin American Statesman. They released the surveillance video of the Uvalde school shooting and the police response. Now, we're not going to show you the video because obviously it's far too horrifying and graphic. And obviously we don't.
I don't think it shows anything.
No. It's not the. You get what I'm saying, Jay? Like we are a family show, okay?
Yeah, it is disturbing. It's very disturbing.
And we are a family show. Yes, we talk about things that are not family friendly. But it is a family show. And so we're thinking like adult family. So we are not going to get into like the depressing aspects of it. But we will just say that any police officer or law enforcement official involved in this tragedy not only deserves to lose their fucking job, but also deserves to be thrown in jail, and it never, ever should be allowed anywhere near a fucking badge or gun again.
Absolutely not.
It's absolutely. You also have Jay. I don't know if there was actual footage of this versus like tweet reporting and photos, but there was a city council meeting in Uvalde following this surveillance video being released by the Austin American Statesman, in which the city council members were criticizing the leak of the surveillance video altogether. Again, it's just like the Hunter Biden thing. They are condemning the actual leak and not the contents of what's in it.
Right.
If you watch it, Jay, I mean, like, you watch like it of that footage that we've seen. There's aspects of like some police officer checking his fucking phone to another, which is probably the most infuriating. One officer using hand sanitizer as all the carnage is happening.
So it's just it's really enraging seeing that stuff, because and in the video you can hear gunshots. I think you can still hear gunshots happening while he goes and fucking gets hand sanitizer and stuff. It's disgusting beyond belief. There is no right-minded person that can look at all of the facts that have come out on what happened in Uvalde and defend the police department. There's none. We need to see resignations. We need to see people thrown in jail. We need to see the families getting justice and suing the shit out of the city. The police department is 40 or 60% of the fucking budget. Nah. This is absolute horseshit. The whole thing needs to be scrapped and rebuilt from the ground up. There needs to be somebody from the San Diego department or something, like from a bigger city, coming in and completely dismantling that fucking department from top down and recreating it.
Yeah, I don't even know what the right answer is. I know they're like, I know there's like been that topic of like defunding the police as sort of a like a catch-all, like, you know, fundraising motto for like the progressive left or just straight up leftist. But like, I don't think any police department should be defunded except for Uvalde.
Right. Like,
I mean,
just
like, at what point, what purpose does it serve if they can't protect school children from a shooter who is firing his rifle indiscriminately at them.
Right.
There is literally nothing to say to any police officer. Look, that officer putting fucking hand sanitizer on, thinking like, oh, I could just wash my hands clean of all this child blood. Dude, if I were a parent, that would be basically my villain origin story. Like, I don't understand how like some of these parents haven't gone postal. Like, I
Right.
know there are better people than probably many of us, because
Oh,
at this point, I don't know how you don't respond in a violent way when you see that footage and realize that the police does jack shit. And it also is like, if you pair it up with this whole argument about, oh, we should just let law enforcement and the government have all the guns and do away with the Second Amendment. Well, do you really trust them after watching a video like this? Can you really say that the police and law enforcement should be the ones who are solely responsible with protecting you, that you shouldn't be allowed to protect yourself? Obviously, special case scenario, talking about a school here, it's not like teachers are going to have guns on them. It's not like students are going to have guns on them or be allowed to carry guns on them into schools, but at least have fucking armed security guards. I mean, Jay, you and I lived abroad. There were security guards in some of the, like, I mean, if you went to an American school, which I don't know if you did, Jay, but I did.
Yeah.
That's a big
in the
fucking
UAE.
target.
Yeah, it is. In the UAE and stuff, they have like American schools, British schools, all that kind of stuff. And in those schools, guess what? There's one entryway. There's 2 security guards that are posted there when people are going in, and they close the door when school is on. So when you actually walk up to it, you have to knock on the door, state who you are to be allowed into the premise.
Yeah. It's of course, like a bit of apples to oranges. I mean, I'm not like trying to say that the system that works in, say, Pakistan or the UAE it could be replicated here. Just look at what they do in schools and in their cities, in a lot of inner cities, where they have metal detectors, they have armed security, they have basically, they bar up the windows. I mean, you can't replicate that into the suburbs or in rural areas. Like, really? Like, we spend billions of dollars sending it over to Ukraine. We spend billions of dollars sending it over to, dude, even our fucking enemies, not even just our allies, but also like people that we fucking hate. Like in the Israel, and even in the Israeli aid package, did you realize that the United States was providing millions or was it billions of taxpayer money to the Palestinian Authority?
It's like $500 million.
Yeah, it's not like, again, the U.S. government is not fucking with the Palestinian Authority, yet they're giving them $500 million. Since when? I mean, like, they literally just print this shit and send it out.
They don't. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. And when you factor in, for instance, I think it was in 2021, they spent over 20 grand per student for public education. Over 20 grand.
And the kids end up dumber.
Absolutely. We're at a 2-year deficit. Why the fuck are we wasting the money as much as we are there? Like, it makes 0 sense to do that. And if we were willing to spend this much money, why can't we spend the money in order to train, protect, and help people?
At this point, like, I think a lot of leftists actually make a pretty cogent argument when it comes to like if we're already paying this much in taxes, why is it going to things like some of these very ludicrous ventures. Whether you want to criticize like the military industrial complex, which you spend a shit ton of money on, probably
Yeah.
most of the U.S. budget goes towards defense. And defense is fine. Like, I get it. The United States needs to have a strong defense. But I feel like there are ways that you could literally find any fucking federal grant and reappropriate that money to actual positive use. I mean, Jay, look, at the height of the Cold War, all because of Sputnik, you had a sort of reinvigoration of the public-private partnerships where the U.S. government literally paid for people to go into STEM education because they wanted to compete in the space race. What needs to happen in order for us to get to that point again? Because while we didn't create the greatest generation after, or another great generation after the greatest generation via World War II, the fact that like everything has basically been in decline since is puzzling, to say the least. I mean, do we actually need does the United States need like a giant recognizable adversary that's not fucking white supremacy in order for us as a country to get our ass back in gear? Because like white supremacy, as bad as it is, it's not like moving the needle in terms of making people become doctors and scientists and engineers and researchers. If anything, it's just pushing this stuff is just pushing people to become fucking political scientists.
Yeah.
And social justice warriors and activists. It doesn't do fucking jack shit.
It doesn't. And we're going, and it's honestly, it's really just going to completely keep on getting worse. We are spending so much money into these programs and into these institutions and stuff that is really not becoming a net positive for society as a whole. It isn't.
It's really bad.
And think about it. Like, and I keep on pushing this point, but imagine a family with 3 kids, what they could do with 60 grand in their pocket every year that will better benefit their kids than sending them to public school.
Dude, I don't know. I honestly wish, if anything, if we were really serious about education and I think this is something that I feel like the pro-life movement should adopt. And you can sort of, this is like the intersectional like level of conservatism that social conservatism I'm getting into. And that is, pro-life people should really adopt the mindset of pushing for federal grant money to homeschool their kids.
Oh yeah.
Because
that is exactly what they should do. Because like you said,
ain't cutting it. Private schools are starting to not cut it. Where can you turn to after that?
Just in on yourself. And it makes more sense because you can have that 60 grand, have it for and better your life.
9 grand.
You would
69 420.
Yeah, 69 420 for 3 kids. I mean, imagine. I mean, parents, they would have like the level of living that you can have as a family of 3 with an extra 60 grand in your pocket is there. It's just insane. It's insane where you can go with it. It really is.
So you can literally go back to what they consider like the ideal of having like a single income household where you say like let's consider for a moment that let's assume that like divorce is not like let's assume we have a 2-parent household and 3 kids. You can rely on a single source of income while also one of the parents stays home and homeschools. And I think if anything, you could probably create some level of opportunity to disrupt the education system, particularly for single family households, by This is, I mean, like you could like lower, I don't know if you want to lower the bar, but like I feel like there might be ways for people to get like occupational licenses to become teachers, to homeschool, so that like when people actually try to teach their kids, even in like a single parent household, where like obviously the parent has to be working in order to
Mhm.
fulfill the needs of their family, you know.
The
I don't
mother
know.
or the father who stays home, they could be the person that is actually
know,
educating
like
their
maybe
kids. That could be their
maybe
full time job.
either full-time job, yeah. That could be
And
the full-time job,
feminists,
but, like for single parent households, maybe like the stimulus that is given to them is say higher. I don't know.
well, the thing is like even then it doesn't matter because like the biggest complaint a lot of feminists have when women say that they want to be parents is, oh, you're not getting paid for it. You're not getting paid.
Well, we should start fucking
to
paying
be.
parents. I mean, it's
Well,
kind of weird.
this is
I mean, like we shouldn't pay. I mean, you get tax credits for having a kid.
no. But what I'm saying is, instead of sending them to like, if you decide not to send them to public school, you should be getting that check.
Yeah,
you should be getting that check.
You're still paying tax money to go to public education, and you're not actually seeing. If you are homeschooling your children, you are literally paying for other people's shitty education.
Exactly.
Paying for your own children's education.
Yeah, you should get some compensation for not sending your kids to the shitty, crappy indoctrination fucking public school system. That's what should happen. And this is the greatest case that you see is when you send your kids through schools and public schools and pay for hundreds of thousands of dollars to send them to colleges so they can be out in the world claiming that there are people with the capacity of being pregnant. Like, you are sending your kids and paying hundreds of thousands of dollars for them to be complete useless pieces of fucking garbage in society and retarded. You are paying for them to become retarded. $100,000 for them to be absolute garbage shit stains.
Yeah, 100%. It's
essentially.
Essentially. So Habibis, that's been that was actually like a full hour right there. Do we have anything else? Do we have it? Joe Biden calling Latinx tacos. We already covered that, right?
Oh, and the list stream. And for people to watch that, make sure to go to what is it? HabibiBros.locals.com. Do we still have the Jen Rubin 69 promo going?
I actually am not sure. I'll go ahead and extend it if you use the promo code JenRubin69 on HabibiBros.locals.com. We'll include the link in the description. You can get 1 month free to our locals community, and you can access all of our list streams that we've been doing on there, in addition to being a live participant of those videos. And whenever we do like a episode like this where we pre-record it, you can be in the chat and hang with us and ask questions. I'm sorry, not ask questions, ask questions. So
ask us questions.
Hit us on that Jen Rubin 69 tip on locals. We are going to be back next week, inshallah. Hopefully live on Wednesday night.
Yes.
And hopefully with a much shorter cold open, and Jay won't have to pee in the middle of the show.
Inshallah. I make no promises. I have a very small bladder. When I drink coffee, water, or alcohol.
Zero promises. So
zero promises. But when I drink your piss, I can go for an hour.
I mean, when you do drink my piss, I mean, thirst quenched for both of us, to say the least. So for the Habibi Bros, I'm Siraj Hashmi.
I'm Mujahed Kobbe.
Thank you to our producer, Spencer Sachs. He's fucking fired for helping us put this show together. Thank you to our list turn Ben Morrissey for fucking up the list per usual. And
He
thank you to you,
does that
our
on purpose.
Habibis, for your love and support. We couldn't do this without you. And obviously, thank you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for ensuring that both Jay and I can meet each other, embrace each other, and suck each other off. Anyways, that's been the show. Love you guys. Hope you have a good night. We'll see you next time on the BB Power Hour. Peace it. Masalama.